Hey, and welcome to another episode of Jordan's Vegan Kitchen, which again, my lawyers make me say this. It's not actually Jordan's Vegan Kitchen. The kitchen is not vegan, and it's not even his kitchen. It's his mother's kitchen, who is an omnivore. Anyway, today we're making a curried chickpea kind of stew type thing with spinach. Yeah, it's pretty tasty, so let's get started. Start by adding some olive oil to a hot pan or pot. Once you've done that, well, then you have to wait for the olive oil to warm up. So maybe crack open a beer. I have PBR on here. It's vegan, of course. I had to double check that though. I wasn't too sure. Anyway, so I also have some rice going on. It's the rice is gonna get nice and steamy, and rice loves steam. I'll talk about that more later. So yeah, the olive oil has heated up. I've already chopped up my onions, some garlic, and some ginger. I thought the chopping was a bit boring in the last video, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know if it's that much better to just watch ingredients cook in a pot. Maybe the chopping was a highlight. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, so let them kind of get sauteed a little bit until they're a bit brown. Once they've browned up, go ahead and add your curry powder. This is curry lentils after all, so you need that curry powder. Yeah, so let them saute up in the spices. Got the spiciness going all over the stuff. Yeah. Anyways, did you know anyways isn't actually a word? It's anyway. You can't say anyways. That's like incorrect English or something. I don't know. I think that's a bunch of BS though. We have some rice going on. Oh yeah, the rice. So basically, you know how plants they eat carbon dioxide and sun. That's like what they eat. That's their food. Well, rice actually eats steam. It needs steam to live, which is why when you put it in the pot and you get it all steamy, it grows. That's science. Like you can't deny that. Anyway, so how's the PBR going? It's just sitting by itself, not being drank. Anyways, I said it again. Yeah. Anyway, so now go ahead and add in your spinach. Just plop it all in there, nice and firm. Well, actually, the firm is actually the opposite of what you want the spinach to be. You want it to get nice and wilted. So I added a bit of water to the pot, just like a quarter cup of water, and then you put the lid on and let it get a bit wilted a bit and get it all cooked up. One thing is that I noticed is that you know how there's like no vegan pots. Like if you want to buy a pot, you're kind of supporting a company that makes money off of people cooking meat. So that kind of sucks, which is why I'm announcing my Kickstarter for an all vegan cookware set. That's right, it's going to be totally vegan. Only vegans are allowed to buy it. You have to show a proof of your vegan identity when you purchase it. Yeah, and if you stop becoming vegan, then the company comes and will take away your pots and give them to someone who needs it more. Anyway, so then, fuck. Screw this. Alright, I had to take a bit of a break, regain my composure. But now you're going to add to the chickpeas. Interesting, like they always tell you to rinse chickpeas. I'm not entirely sure why that is. I think it's because they get kind of slimy when they're in the can. And there was a big scandal in McDonald's in India with their McFalafel. There was a big scandal because they were including chickpea slime in the falafel. There was a whole controversy about that. But yeah, so get the chickpeas in there, open up a can of tomato sauce. And actually, the recipe, which I got from Budget Bites, which is not a vegan website, but they have good vegan recipes. And Beth, who runs the website, she said to add a can of tomato sauce. I think it depends on the tomato sauce. I just got one from like Whole Foods. Yeah, I know, fuck Whole Foods. But anyway, I did it right. The tomato sauce has a kind of a weird taste. I would maybe add a can of diced tomatoes instead. That might actually have a bit more of more like kind of whole plant type of taste instead of the tomato sauce, which has added stuff and stuff like that. I don't know. It's really up to you though. Yeah. So now kind of stir that stuff up. How's the rice going? The rice is still cooking. Oh no, the rice is actually done. I moved it away from the other burner. Yeah. So the rice has ate all that steam and now it's all nice and full. Well, which is good because you don't want hungry rice. Hungry rice that's bad. Yeah. Alright, let's plate this up now. How's it look? Alright, looks pretty good. You got the spinach, which is still kind of a nice dark green. That's good. The chickpeas are looking good. The rice turned out pretty well. And rice actually makes me kind of anxious when I cook it, because I always feel like I'm going to mess it up. Even though it's actually really easy to make rice, but I just don't have much practice making rice. Alright, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. It turned out pretty well. One thing I should note is that somehow like little bits of rocks and sand got into the dish. I didn't notice it too much, but my family, they noticed it a bit more. I'm guessing it's because it came from the spinach. So you want to make sure you really give that spinach a good wash if you're using fresh spinach. If you're using frozen spinach, I imagine, well, it's hard to wash frozen spinach, but I bet the rocks aren't in frozen spinach as much as fresh spinach. Also, I'm a student. I'm making a film about genetically modified organisms. It's on Kickstarter right now. It's kind of a more positive message about GMOs. So I'm going to India, Kenya, and the Philippines to kind of figure out the potential for GMOs and how agricultural biotechnology can be used to help the average farmer and how to create more sustainable farming systems. So yeah, I know some vegans are interested in the topic. So if you are, click the link in the description. I have a video, like a trailer for the project. It has a lot more bad enunciation and bad voiceover skills, but I don't know, if you like these videos, you're kind of used to that. I'm working on that, and luckily I'm not actually going to narrate the film, so my weakness as a voiceover artist will not be apparent. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for watching again. If you are interested in GMOs, then check out the Kickstarter. All right, cool. All right, well, see you guys.